What's good, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Hope everyone's having a dope day. This video is going to be a banger, so we're going to straight into today's video. As the title reads down below, we're going to be talking about my problems with current gaming. So before getting straight into today's video, make sure you guys leave a like down below. It's so much to grow on YouTube. Make sure you guys smack that subscribe button. I appreciate all the love and support. We grinding. And with that being said, let's get straight into today's video.
This one is repping, oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping, oh my God.
Okay, so like I just said, we're gonna be talking about my problems with current gaming. Now before I go into this kind of rant, all games are not doing bad. All game developers are not doing a lot of these things, but some of them are, and it's a little bit annoying. And honestly, this video got inspired because I was looking forward to a game to come out by literally my favorite game developers, and it's in the fucking closed alpha, and it's already not doing that good. People doing negative reviews about it, and it's in a closed alpha, and that game is Marathon. So if you don't know, I grew up playing a lot of shooting games: Call of Duty, Halo, Destiny, whatever game that had a gun in it, I played it. You know what I'm saying? Especially first-person shooters. I played third-person shooters, whatever. If it had a gun, I was shooting it. So I grew up on Halo, and literally that's kind of what got me into gaming. Just playing with my friends, playing online all the time, Call of Duty, stuff like that. Then I played a ton of Destiny. So when I found out that Bungie, you know what I'm saying, the creators are Halo and Destiny, two games that I put in hella hours into, like literally my childhood, and just so many hours into Destiny. I was geeked. Like I was super hyped for the new game Marathon that they were releasing. But like I just said, the game is in closed alpha right now, and it's not even doing that good, honestly, which is kind of crazy to me. And it just inspired this video because I feel like a lot of game companies just have lost touch with the users, the customers, the people who are playing it, us. You feel me? Everybody who watching this video, everybody probably not watching this video gamer, but most of y'all are. Otherwise, you won't be watching this video. But I realized that they lost touch with the gamers, the users, the people playing their games. And it's just kind of bothering me. So I just want to take a quick little second to pretty much just rant and talk about all the things in gaming that I feel like need to get fixed and ironed out. Just because it's real frustrating and it's not that deep, because there's solutions to all of this. So like I said, developers aren't really connecting with users anymore. I feel like Marathon kind of fell off because they didn't really understand what people kind of want out of their next game. Halo was a fire game, you feel me? Destiny was fire, you feel me? Like, yeah, it wasn't perfect, had flaws and whatnot, but it was fire, it was unique, it was its own IP, its own independent project. And then Marathon, the graphic, the art style, the guns, it all looks amazing, but the core elements of the game, the being a distraction shooter, the timing, what people want is just not 100% there. Now, I'm not mad if they wanted to go to the distraction shooter route, or if they wanted to do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? I love when game companies and developers, they experiment and they try different stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for new experiences. That's how literally battle royales got so popular, because people were just trying stuff. The issue I had with Marathon was that they tried it, and it's like, if y'all gonna do a niche that's already, you know what I'm saying, kind of not outdated, but just on a later side of it, y'all gotta enhance the experience, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like they just made a real complete game that's not really enhancing anything. They're not doing anything game changing. They're not really pushing the progress forward. And it was just crazy because it's literally Bungie, and they have so much talent. I thought they would. They just kind of built a foundation game, and that's kind of going to leave into my last topic. But I don't want to talk about that right now, so let's just keep going. I lost my train of thought a little bit, but yeah, they just not connecting with the users. If y'all gonna do something on your own, y'all gotta enhance it. You know what I'm saying? If it's already in a certain genre, y'all just enhance the experience. And I feel like that's what Marathon fell off. But another issue that I've been having with games recently is releasing unfinished games. Honestly, that shit starting to irritate me. Releasing unfinished games and they'll add to the game over time, or sometimes not even at all. Like, they'll just scrap the game, they'll just release it, get your money and dip, which is crazy to me, but that's, you know what I'm saying, the game industry right now. The one game that made me feel like this specifically is Overwatch 2. Now I do know Overwatch 2 is doing pretty good now. They have been adding some stuff to the game and whatnot, but I was a huge Overwatch fan. You know what I'm saying? I love shooting games. So Apex, Overwatch, those are perfectly in my niche. But Overwatch 2, the foundation in the first game, they didn't really change much. They kind of just they just got rid of one of the characters, so it's 5v5 instead of 6v6. And then they started adding stuff over time. But you feel me? You already lost me because y'all didn't have a good game at the foundation. So a lot of players already left. You know what I'm saying? So the people who did stick around, they got some great content. Or the people who, you know what I'm saying, start playing it after the fact, they got some great content. But what about all the people that you already had on your fan, as fans and supporters? They just dipped like I did. Like, I didn't really give Overwatch 2 a chance because the base foundation of the Overwatch 2 was not no crazy huge improvement. And that's why I've been talking so much about Apex 2.0. I want them to actually improve the game. Don't just do no minor little updates and call it Apex 2. No, take some time and really enhance everything. And Overwatch 2 is not the only game that's did this. There's so many games that just release just subpar, just shitty kind of fucking games, honestly. And then they'll start adding content and DLCs and all that stuff after the fact. No, what happened to the days where we just had a game come out the box and all 3 functions were working? It wasn't super buggy, it wasn't crazy glitchy. You had the campaign, the multiplayer, the co-op, or whatever the game was. It just was a set game. The whole game was full, you know what I'm saying, full of content, full of things to do. And they weren't trying to add shit over time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be feeling like game companies, it's just they trying to get your money as quickly as possible, and then, or maybe we'll probably use some of this money to invest into the game. Or no, give me a beastie game from the jump. You feel me? That's starting to irritate me. So yeah, there's a bunch of games that do that, and like I said, some games don't even add DLC or update the game after the fact at all. Like, they'll just let the game and just call it a day. But I do appreciate when some games do go back into actually adding and improving the game. But y'all should be doing this from the jump. The game should be like that from the jump. Cause y'all gonna lose a lot of people who were actually hyped for the game, and then they not gonna think about it. Then who knows? The game might be beastie after the fact. Like, what's that name? No Man's Sky. That game's pretty good now, but nobody's really playing it that much because the foundation when it released was not there. Yeah, so that's pretty much the second point. That's one of the main things that's kind of irritating me. I know some of y'all got to be feeling something similar, bro. Let me know in the comments down below what y'all feel so far, if y'all rocking with what I'm talking about or not. Maybe I'm missing something. Yeah, make sure I leave a comment. I'm all about the feedback. So moving on to the next point. Prices are increasing and games are not worth it. Now I understand that technology, resources, time, inflation, I understand that all these things, you know what I'm saying, eventually gonna up the price of games and whatnot. But if that's the case and all these things are improving technology and all these things to make the game cost more, then the game should be even better, if you ask me. But the games are not being better. They just average at best, some of them, like, which is crazy. They'll have some crazy funding behind them, marketing, woo-de-woo, and the still game will be kind of trash. You feel me? And a perfect example like this is well, I'm not gonna say perfect example, but some games right now are like $70 now, you know what I'm saying, which before it was 60. But like I said, the game should be worth it. But some games, people, like, if the game is actually worth it, people not gonna care about the price, you know what I'm saying? So for example, Grand Theft Auto 6, when GTA 6 dropped, ain't nobody carrying that boy 70. Shit, people will fuck around, everybody buy it if it was 100. Shit, they fuck around, could go 100 real if they really wanted to, cause the value is there. We know the game is fire, so we gon', you know what I'm saying, we don't got no problem paying for the game. You know what I'm saying? We paying for what we getting. We paying for the value of the game, and most of these games do not have no value to be no $70 game. And that's why I kind of rocking with a lot of these indie games. They're starting to kind of compete with some of these AAA games because they're making great games, and you know what I'm saying, they're not tripping on the prices as much. They just focus on making a quality game, and they're trying to make some money from it. So AAA games have been, indie games have been doing pretty good recently, outside of AAA games. So, but going back to the original point, prices are increasing, games are not worth it. These games are not worth the money that we're paying for. At least not all of them. Some of them are, you know what I'm saying. Some games are still doing fire. God of War was fire to me. Elden Rings, you know what I'm saying. There are some games that are really great. Don't get me wrong, but there's some games that being released for $7 is like, I don't know about that one, big dog. And so moving on to my last point, which kind of sums up and wraps all these together, and I was talking about my first point that I was waiting for, is that I feel like game companies and stuff, they're focusing on the business more inside of the game. All these companies want to do microtransactions, add stuff into the game after the fact, buy DLC, buy expansion packs, Destiny. You know what I'm saying? They focusing on getting money. And I'm not mad at it because at the end of the day, it's a business. Y'all need money to support and do what y'all doing. But they doing it in shady little gimmicky ways, which I'm not rocking with. If you just go to the root and the fundamentals of the gaming industry or games in general, like the reason we gamers, if you focus on quality games, make fun games, people gonna want to play your games and put money into your games. Your sales are gonna go crazy. Grand Theft Auto 6 is, I'm gonna keep saying this as a perfect example. Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna go crazy because people want to play the game. They want to experience it. So like I said, people would pay $70, $80, $90 to $100 to play GTA 6. I would. I'm just being real with you. If y'all focus on quality games, y'all gonna get so many sales and y'all gonna make money. Then y'all can add DLCs. Y'all can add the microtransactions. I'm not mad at them, but make it worth it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just release a decent or a subpar game and then add all this microtransactions and all this just so y'all try to get as much money as possible based on the brand or, you know what I'm saying, the name of the game already. Focus on making quality games and y'all gonna make some quality money. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. But everybody's trying to do all these little shortcuts and all this. I ain't liking it. You feel me? So yeah, so I just want to get back to being gamers, you know what I'm saying? Having good games for gamers to have fun, to enjoy, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad about making money. I'm not mad about, I understand the game industry is a little bit rocky right now, but focus on making great quality games. Focus on connecting with your users, your customers, you know what I'm saying? I understand y'all want to try new things and all that. That's cool. I'm all here for it. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I'm a gamer. But connect with the users, connect with your people, you know what I'm saying? Get feedback. I like that there's some games are like, you know what I'm saying, getting more feedback and stuff like that before they go on to the next iteration. But connect with your users. You feel me? That's the main issues. They gaming companies and developers, they realize this after the fact when they start losing money. Like, oh, we losing money. What should we do now? I got two perfect examples from the top of my head. I can think of this. RuneScape. I'm a huge gamer, so I played RuneScape growing up. RuneScape changed to Evolution of Combat. Half the player population literally quit the game because they're like, bro, what is this? We didn't ask for this. Y'all didn't ask no feedback. We the people playing the game just because y'all want to do stuff and y'all trying to make money or whatever. Y'all gotta ask y'all people who playing the game. It's about us. You feel me? And then eventually the game started dying so bad they literally released old school RuneScape to get the player base back for people who didn't want to play that new style. They gotta connect with the users and the people, the customers. They gotta connect with us. I feel like they're missing that. That's a huge part that's missing. What was the other game I was talking about? RuneScape did that, and Halo. Fucking Halo. Halo was one of the biggest shooters franchises ever. Like, but people waiting outside lines. They got news coverages on Halo. What y'all hearing about Halo now? Halo Infinite is decent. It's pretty solid, but they fucked up the momentum Halo had. Literally, they didn't connect with the users. They went from Halo Reach to Halo 4, which was a little bit closer to Reach, but they didn't really connect with people. The users, you know what I'm saying, it didn't really feel 100% like Halo people really thought it was. So then they was like, all right, fuck it, we're gonna go to Halo 5. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying, switch it up and go back. But no, they made a whole new fucking game, which is, honestly, I loved Halo 5. I'm be real with y'all. Like, I fucked with Halo 5, but it wasn't really Halo, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of the Halo's population left the game, you feel me? Then they tried to come back with Halo Infinite and bring it back to Halo. Nigga, if y'all to just talk to y'all consumers and the customers, I'm sorry, I'm stuttering, bro, because it's like, it's frustrating. Like, if y'all to just talk to the people who play y'all game and see the direction, you know what I'm saying, you feel like everybody should go, then y'all gonna get great success from that. And I feel like it was just a huge disconnect with the population playing the game and the developers and the companies and the business minds at the top. You know what I'm saying? It has to be a connect there. So when games really do get feedback and really take that into consideration, I love it. That's why I love RuneScape now. They learn from their mistake. They literally constantly have posts, what we should update, what we're going to do, what we're thinking about doing, what y'all think. Boom, I'm loving it. Apex Legends, they've been doing that a bunch, getting feedback, you know what I'm saying? Trying to understand what people want and then implement it based on that. But there has to be a connect with the people playing the game. So those are my biggest issues. Yeah, I don't even know how long I've been talking. I've been ranting for a little minute. But I'll just reiterate all of them. Developers aren't connecting with the users really anymore. That was pretty much the main topic I just talked about. Releasing unfinished games and then adding to them over time. Week Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2 is not the only game. That's just the only game that's coming to my mind right now. Prices increasing and games aren't really not worth the price. Like I said, we gamers. We'll pay for the game if it's worth the game, if it's worth value, if it's fun to play, it's crazy. Like we'll pay for it. But these games are not being worth no $70. Like, you feel me? Frustrating. And then, like I said, the last one, they're just focusing on the business instead of the actual game. And if y'all focus on the actual game, y'all focus on y'all customers, y'all consumers, us, the users who playing it, y'all gonna get all that money in return. I'm telling y'all, because when we love a game, we want to support it and invest into it as much as possible. That's part of just being a gamer. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Those are my main issues with current gaming. But yeah, this literally got all inspired literally about the marathon, pissing me off honestly, because I was super hyped for another game from Bungie. Like I loved Halo, I loved Destiny. Then the marathon, like I'm gonna try it out. I'm still waiting for my closed beta code, you know what I'm saying? So anybody got some knowledge about that, you know what I'm saying, leave a comment. But from what I've been watching, from what I've been reading, the reviews and everything, like there's a huge disconnect right now, and I'm not liking it. So we gotta fix that. I'm all for making games better, you know what I'm saying? I'm a gamer, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Make sure you guys leave a like down below, you feel me? Make sure y'all leave a like. I really appreciate it. It helps me to grow on YouTube. I can't stress that enough. I've been appreciating all love and support. We grinding right now. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't. If y'all new to the channel, a bunch of content on the way. Got a bunch of Apex content on the way, but I'm gonna start switching up like this video, talking about a lot more variety topics. I'm about to have some horror games on the channel, just a bunch of different things on the channel outside of Apex, but I'm gonna still have my Apex content on there because, you know what I'm saying, I love Apex, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But with that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. I'm out. Peace.
It's coming. The final ring. Kill, kill, kill. Shields are depleted. Recharging. Enemy's shield. Taking fire. Enemy shield cracked. Putting a Phoenix kill.
green numbers, I feel like the Matrix. Counting this money, I cannot be basic. I'm whipping these foreigns, I feel like I'm racist. Money the topic, the whole conversation. Money on women, they get compilation. I'm talking to God, we build a relation. I'm up in Cali, it feel like we catching. They call me be basic, but why would I wait? I came too far not to having my way. I'm on a plane, having my way. I'm in these foreigns, having my way. Counting the money, just having my way. Having my way, having my way. Curving these women, just having my way. I'm at the Gucci store, having my way. Flexing on nigga, just having my way. Just having my way, just having my way. Hit up your body, make you all them shake. I got the key to the motherfucking safe.